Hey Sagittarius, so this is going to be your monthly reading for the month of April, and we're going to see what messages comes out for you guys, and then I'm going to clarify, pull out some oracle cards to see what messages we have for you guys. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. So yeah, if whatever placement you guys have for Sagittarius, you know. So let's see, what messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for month of April, Sagittarius for month of April, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for month of April 2022. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius for month of April 2022. Okay, we have Magician, we have Six of Cups, Sagittarius, Ace of Cups. What messages do we have for Sagittarius for month of April? Five of Swords, and then Temperance. Okay, and the bottom of the deck energy, we have Wheel of Fortune. So, Sagittarius, what I'm feeling with this Wheel of Fortune is I feel like definitely there's something heading your way, you know, some sort of like divine intervention, like there's something from the divine that's coming to you guys, that's happening, some good luck, right? Some good news definitely heading your way, right? From the divine. So I feel like it could be related to a connection, because we have like Ace of Cups, you know, Six of Cups, Magician, Temperance. So yeah, then with Magician, I feel like you've been manifesting something, right? I feel like you're manifesting, you're using like your communication skills and, you know, all those technical skills that you have. You're trying to manifest things into your life. We'll see what you're trying to manifest. But that's what Magician talks about, right? Manifesting, using all its resources to get something. Then we have Six of Cups here. So Six of Cups kind of talks about, you know, maybe you're like connecting with, you know, your old friends, right? Spending time with your friends, feeling a bit nostalgic as well, right? But with this Ace of Cup next to it, I feel like maybe you've been trying to manifest some sort of really like, you know, a connection from your past, if possible, right? Maybe reconciliation or something, if you've been trying to do that, or just sort of like a connection where you feel like, you know, there's a really good friendship, you guys have good comfort. I feel like that as well, aside from, you know, being nostalgic and connecting from your past, remembering your past as well. And with Ace of Cups, definitely like some sort of like, you know, some love offer coming your way, right? Something really new. Then we have Five of Swords. I feel like with this Five of Swords, there's some sort of mental conflicts that that's happening within your surroundings, or it could be very internal as well. It could be related to this connection that you're manifesting, right? That it's sort of creating some conflicts internally or externally. Then we have Temperance, right? Temperance kind of talks about balancing your energy, right? Your action energy versus your receptive energy, right? Keeping it balanced and being patient, right? Yeah, taking it slow and, you know, kind of from your higher self as well. So let's see, let's clarify. I'll clarify with the overall energy first. Let me put this here. Okay, let's clarify from Wheel of Fortune. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for month of April. So let me clarify this reading for Sagittarius for month of April. Sagittarius for month of April 2022. So what is this overall energy for Sagittarius? Wheel of Fortune. What's Wheel of Fortune for the overall energy for Sagittarius, please? Okay, clarified by King of Pentacles, right? With Five of Cups reversed. So I feel like if you've been, you know, feeling really hurt in the past, right? You're grieving or something, I feel like you're coming out of that phase. And Wheel of Fortune in your case seems like definitely like something happening in your career, right? You're like moving up in your career. Or it could also be like, you know, if it has to do with a connection or something in love, then maybe, you know, you might be connecting to this person who is like King of Pentacles, Earth sign, right? Someone who's very financially stable, very grounded. They have like a sense of control, right? Because they're at that position. They're very grounded. They're in the control as well, not impulsive. And they're kind of really authoritative, right? Position, or it's just you really like doing well in your finances and career, right? Could be different for everyone. But yes. Okay, so let's see, what is this Magician for Sagittarius in month of April 2022. Okay, we have two cards. So we have Ace of Wands, and then we have Six of Pentacles, right? So I'm feeling it with Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're definitely manifesting some sort of like new idea, or like, you know, a new like an idea that's probably gonna give you money, right? An idea that's gonna help you grow, expand, right? Or it could be like manifesting someone, a relationship, a connection that's gonna be an equal connection, right? Equal give and take kind of a thing, right? I feel like that, either one of that. But if it's a career, you're manifesting like some sort of new project, new idea that's gonna help you, like, you know, kind of grow, and people looking up to you. And if it's a connection, then you're kind of manifesting like a really like a, you know, passionate new beginning in a connection that's gonna be like really equal give and take, right? Okay, let's see, what is the Six of Cups? What's the Six of Cups for Sagittarius in month of April? So we have Page of Wands reversed, and then we have Three of Wands reversed as well. So I feel like definitely with Six of Cups, like, you know, and Page of Wands reversed, I feel like there is no communication happening, right? Or like some sort of stalemate happening. I feel like also what I'm feeling is there's a sense of feeling very nostalgic and kind of thinking about your past a lot, whether that's, you know, thinking about someone from your past, or just in general, you're kind of just thinking about your past, how things were, how things, you know, like just in general, right? And which is why I feel like you are like there's this hot and cold behavior happening, right? Or it's like you kind of pull back from communicating with people, kind of this whole thinking about the past kind of made you feel like, I feel like not wanting to communicate, not feeling as very energetic, motivated in some ways as well. And with 3 of Wands reversed, right? It's like not seeing the growth. So you kind of not seeing the growth, not waiting on anyone as well, I feel like. Or it's like a decision that didn't go your way, right? It didn't grow. And of course, it could also mean like, you know, very much like you stopped communicating with someone from your past, right? Not necessarily romantically, but even like a friend, right? You used to connect really well with that friend, and suddenly like there's no communication happening with you guys. No, you're not meeting anymore, or you know, someone pulled back, or it's very on and off, or it's like someone is just like thinking about, you know, all the memories, the times they spent together, but they're no longer in communication, right? Okay, so let's see what is this Ace of Cups about for Sagittarius in month of April 2022. Okay, 4 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like it could be you or it could be someone else, right? I feel like with 4 of Swords, someone is definitely thinking about, like, you know, a connection, wanting something new in love, right? The kind of thinking about it, dreaming about it, right? Kind of resting over it. If there has been some offer, you know, of love that came in, or you're trying to give it to someone, right? There's thinking going on, right? About that offer, whether to present it or how to best present it, or why was it presented to me, you know, sort of a thing. Okay, let's see, what is this 5 of Pentacles for Sagittarius in month of April 2022? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. So we have both King and Queen of Pentacles, and we have Judgment reversed. So maybe I'm feeling that someone could be very financially focused right now, right? That they're not giving time to each other because they're very financially focused right now. They're very focused on their career, and it's like they're thinking about, you know, how things were in the past, right? If you guys are already connecting to someone, like, you know, how were things before, you know, like we were still spending time, we were still feeling connected, you know, but it's not happening anymore because both of you, you know, are really focused on your money and your career and your growth, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just right now maybe that is causing some conflict, right? Or I feel like maybe if this has to do with something in work, maybe there is someone at your work, feminine energy, that, you know, that is either creating some, you know, conflicts around you, right? And this could be someone like a feminine energy who's like a bit authoritative, right? At a higher position, and they're kind of creating some unnecessary fights. Could be that as well. Let's see, what is this Temperance for Sagittarius in month of April 2022. Sagittarius, please. Okay. So we have 5 of Cups, clarifying Temperance, with 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there was definitely some sort of feeling very burdened, right? whether that's in, you know, like in general with the responsibilities or at work or, you know, in relationship, there has been sense of burden here. And which is what Temperance is asking you to, like, you know, kind of not just see burdens. I feel like with Five of Cups reversed is like finally maybe you're coming out of that zone, right? The grieving zone, and you're kind of seeing these two cups, and you're trying to find balance between, like, you know, you're not just being stuck in the past, or like not just grieving anymore. You're coming out, you're trying to balance your emotion, right? And try to take a practical approach as well. I'm feeling, but I feel like there's still a bit sense of, you know, feeling burdened, right? I mean, this is not just like a one-day process, right? That you just move on and you just figure out your emotions versus your logical side. It's a constant thing that you're working on, but it might be creating some, like, you know, a bit of burden on your back, right? Yeah. Okay, let me pull some oracle cards to see what messages we have for Sagittarius for month of April 2022. Sagittarius for April 2022. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius for month of April. So we have come to the edge. Then we have deep knowing. And then we have by the book. So I feel like with come to edge, this one really talks about taking some sort of leap, right? Taking some sort of action towards, you know, something that you're not fully sure of, but it's like taking a leap of faith, right? Accepting the risks of, like, you have to accept the risk, right? And you have to take that leap anyway, right? This is what this card talks about. So maybe in your, you know, in April, like, you might be faced with some situation, right, that would require you to take some leap, right? Accept the risk of that leap as well, but be calculative about it, right? Kind of like the card the Fool, right? Taking that leap, right? And then deep knowing talks about like something that you kind of have a gut feeling about, right? So it could be about this very situation, right? Where you are required to kind of take a leap, and you need to kind of go within, right, to kind of understand what this whole situation is about, right? Because maybe inside you already know about this whole situation and what you should be doing, right? What are the risks and whether you should be taking it or how you should go about it. But maybe like listening to your intuition, right? Because you might know it already. And then by the book kind of talks about like following the tradition, right? Going the traditional way instead of being the rebel, right? I mean, there could be like some situation, right, where you do need to take some sort of leap, right? And you kind of know that you do. You have to accept like the, you know, the consequences, or like you just have to really go about the situation really well. And I feel like maybe there's some, like, you kind of know about it already, right? And what this could be talking is like maybe you have a deep knowing that you need to go by the books. You need to follow the same route. You shouldn't be like, you know, taking a different route. Like, this is what I'm feeling. This could connect, right? Yeah. it could be connected to your reading, and it could just be connecting to your overall situation as well, right? Yeah. If there is like some sort of, you know, something that's burdening you or something, right? Because we have 10 of Wands here, right? And then we also have for this deck 10 of Wands. So I feel like if there's something that's burdening you and you know that, you know, it's burdening you, it's kind of like you need to start assessing whether that's worth the risk or not, right? Yeah, let me pull out some oracle messages from here for Sagittarius, month of April, please. Sagittarius for month of April 2022. Sagittarius, one more card for Sagittarius for month of April. We have boundaries. Let's see, one more card for Sagittarius for month of April. Okay, we have destruction. Another one that came out was nature. So I feel like with boundaries, I mean, you can see there's like 10 of Wands energy, right? Over here, there's five of swords and everything. There's temperance. I feel like this one really talks about setting boundaries, right? You need to set boundaries around you for your own peace, right? For your own mental well-being. And setting healthy boundaries is not bad. You need to like set healthy boundaries, right? For your own good. Then we have destruction, right? Destruction kind of talks about like whatever, like I feel like whatever base, right, that you had set something upon, I feel like if it's necessary to have it you know, kind of broken down, you could like try to look into it, right? Like because destruction basically talks about like something crumbling down, right? So it could be that, you know, some sort of maybe it's an idea as well, right? Some sort of foundation that's there is a destruction happening around that, right? Whatever that was false and not sturdy, right? There could be a destruction happening for that. And then we have nature. So nature talks about kind of spending more time in nature as well, right? Connecting to the nature, because you know, when you're kind of feeling when you're in the nature, right, you feel like there's that grounding energy, right? You feel connected to the divine, and really it's like it's such a good way to kind of relax, rejuvenate, right? So I feel like maybe this is something that you need to focus on this month as well, to just, you know, heal yourself and just spend some time in nature, because what's the harm, right? So Sagittarius, this was your reading for month of April. I hope this helped and resonated with you. Do let me know in the comments if you resonated and what part. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.